Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the National League, Christopher Sanchez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Ready to go? Here's Jordan Alvarez. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Big-time power. Judge with an impressive 3-homer performance in his last game. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bregman handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight.
Batting first from the Seattle Mariners, the catcher, Cal.
2 down, bases empty. Cal Raleigh digs in now. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Raleigh with a homer in his last game. In the air, right field. Tucker moving under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Leading off tonight, the right fielder, number 23.
Freed was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Tucker matched a homer in his last game. And the 0-2. In the air out to center, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Tucker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit on the ground to short. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's Ketel Marte. Double play ball to second. Witt for one. To Diaz. That's 2. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Shea Langoliers.
Oh, that's up there.
Sanchez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 here. On the ground, out to short. Lindor on to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Yandy Diaz now. On the outside corner, strike 1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here, and they lead it. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew he wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's the second out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Witt launched a homer in his most recent game. Hard hit down the line and left. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
That's outside. Ball 1.
Ball, that's low. Hey.
And that one
Bam.
cutting but missing down low. That one misses.
Nope,
so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run blast. And they take the lead. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boo. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And there's a foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Alex Bregman. Bounce to the left side. Witt over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. And that misses. Ball one. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Next offering is down low. There's a strike. And that one hammered. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
One out, runner at second. This is Corbin Carroll. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And a foul ball. Carroll went deep in his most recent game. And at second. This to third. That's out number 2.
Up next for the National League.
So back to the top of the order. Now here is Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Harper around third. He's safe. Up by 3. It's 4-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. That's ripped. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Number 4. Second base.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Max Fried will give way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the Americans.
So 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Strike on the inside corner.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Way out front for strike 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Two on, 2 outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Reaches out for the tag, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. Back here in Philadelphia, leading off, Julio Rodriguez.
Number 24, Julio Rodriguez. Now pitching for
Zach Wheeler into the game.
45, Zach Wheeler.
Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1 now. Fastball for a strike. And they'll do it again.
Ball.
On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Stays alive.
Ball 1.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, grounded out his first time up.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice.
Runner takes off.
Oh,
Pitch
that's
misses. Throw.
He's
Safe.
safe.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. So a man at first. Cal Raleigh will hit next.
Hey!
Base knock right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Right through there for a strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. And a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. National Leaguer is out in front, 4-2. This is the back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
On the ground to Jazz. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
An absolute tape measure shot last time.
Lindor.
Ball 1.
Fly ball down the line. 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That one missed. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Start of the 4th. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit.
Diaz.
Yeah!
And a base hit into right center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
The flip to second, to first, double play. Nicely done.
The batter, number 7.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Witt stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball inside.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short. Lindor in plenty of time to first, and Witt is out, and that's the 3rd out. AL down quietly. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Nathan Eovaldi.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 0-1. Out towards left center. Rodriguez gets under it. One away. Here comes Bryce Harper. A double and a run scored his first time up. Breaking ball, and that got him. So man aboard. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. First time up, he grounded to third.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Man at first, one away. Harper runs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Up next for the National League, the right fielder, Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
RBI not for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Kodai Senga.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. In the air to left center. Carroll settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit.
Ball. That's inside.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1. And he swings through that one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fourth ball, and it was a smart choice. So the batting order turns over. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to...
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
So 2 down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and that keeps the inning alive. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. There was a cutter away. It kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
So now here's the DH, Shea Langoliers. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're at the top of the 5th.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Goes down looking. But 2-round trippers. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Brian Wu.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's a base hit, and they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Here's Ohtani flying around 3rd. He'll score, and they tie it.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Juan Soto. Line drive, and this one looks like trouble. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Lindor in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one lifted to left. Alvarez drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down. So now with one away and a man at second, Will Smith to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. 0-1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head.
He's trying for third. Ground ball left side. On to first. And 2 away now.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman.
Inside, ball 1.
2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Back here in Philadelphia, today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help with a Stand Up. That's in there. Strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Oh,
That's
that pitch is
awfully
out.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman,
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
the batter, number 7.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
On a line, base hit. And the tying run is on base. Now a chance for Julio Rodriguez.
Oh, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That one outside. Ball 2. Line drive. And that is that. AL leads 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Cole.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Bryce Harper. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get you. first out of the ball game.
Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Into the bullpen and gone. He muscles that one out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Kyle Tucker digs in now. On the ground to Jazz. Fires over to first. And Tucker is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Here's your 1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Fights it off, he'll see another. And now the count filled up 3-2. Ketel Marte on deck for the National League. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Skeens.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering upstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Number 23,
Clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beams.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Lindor on to first. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 7th inning stretch time. The NL leads it 7-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Griffin Jax.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Soto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
1-2 now. Hit weakly on the ground. Chisholm. Over to first.
He's out.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Next for the National League.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Deal 1. Lindor swings through that one. Jackknifes out of the way. Ripped to right. Abreu takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one.
Pull, that's inside.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the inning. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Josh Bell.
Yeah.
Schemes in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Josh Naylor, looking to start something with 1 gone. Here comes a skipper out of the dugout. New arm out of the bullpen, Logan Webb. He's into the game with the bases empty. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Pinch hitter coming on. Caleb Durbin looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Durbin at the plate now, and that's strike 1. That clears the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Inside ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. That's in the air. 0-1. That's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Base hit, center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And it's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
It appears Dave Roberts is... Dennis Santana takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Chisholm in the box now. Takes strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Josh Hader. That one fouled off. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Harper now.
The first baseman, number 3, Harper.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Manny Machado, a runner at first for him, nobody out. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. And gone! A 2-run shot. And they add to the lead. It's 9-6.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. It's so tough to come in as a pitch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there, gets it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
the plate, Corbin Carroll. That catches the zone. Strike, and it's 0-1. Looks like the pinch hitter for the National League, Ivan Herrera. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one the other way, and foul ball. The 0-2, and they'll do it again. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Manager out of the dugout, and now it's the right. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Mookie Betts.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Jansen warming up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away now. Ketel Marte getting ready to hit. The switch hitter batting right. Foul ball. Herrera off of first with 2 away. That one ripped, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Mike Trout.
The last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
Mason Miller on to pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Miller.
Hey!
And a swing and a miss.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So now a pinch hitter, Byron Buxton. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Crow Armstrong into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. That one ripped left field. Soto moving back for it. And he brings it into the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nope. That's inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Nice grab. Over to first. Throws low, and nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
They're down to their final strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. Ball game.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
9-6 the final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shamley saying so long.